What is going on, everybody? I am the FDGURU, bringing to you guys a Friday MLB and NBA DFS value video. I'm going to discuss a few of my favorite plays on each sport for the main slate. Got a bunch of MLB games tonight. We have a few early games at like 6:30 Eastern for an early slate. I will be posting that on my Dub Club. And then an after-hours slate as well will be actually, I'm not sure, I haven't looked at it yet, but I'm not sure if there's going to be an after-hours slate because one of the two late games, Nationals and Rockies, has been postponed due to snow in Colorado. So maybe they push that after-hours slate to 8:05 with 4 games. We'll have to wait and see on that. But if they have one with good contest selection, I'll be playing it. And then obviously the NBA 2 play-in games tonight. I got a free Guru credit code in this video. Drop a like on this video. Haven't done one in a while, but anytime I can give some free credits, I'll try to make a video, and might as well do MLB and NBA in the same video. We'll run through it quick as always. Couple pitchers I like, a few infield plays that I'm liking on the FanDuel side of things for value. Favorite spend up is Freddie Peralta at home against the Athletics. The Brewers are pretty big favorites here, and Peralta projected for the most fantasy points on the slate over any other pitcher at 38. He's looked pretty good to start the year, going at least 5 innings in all 4 starts. One of the starts, 8 innings against the Royals. We know the upside for Peralta, sub $10,000, looks pretty good for him. If you wanted to go cheaper, I don't mind David Peterson at 8,800. He's projected for 31 fantasy points. Pretty big favorite at home against the Cardinals, minus 180 favorite. He's looked pretty good to start the year. 6 innings in 2 of the 3 starts, decent amount of strikeouts, 2.7 ERA. I like Peterson tonight at 8,800. I'm not sure if I'm going to go much cheaper, though. It seems like a slate where we can afford a lot of bats. So with the Dodgers not having a chalk matchup and Coors Field being off the slate, we don't really need to spend up on a ton of bats. Being one, Jose Altuve is a great value play tonight. 3,300 should be leading off. The Astros, one of the best teams to stack tonight. Huge favorites against the lefty Kyle Hart of the Padres, who has a 5.4 ERA. So I like Altuve batting 300 to start the year. Should be getting 4, if not 5 at-bats in the leadoff spot. Great price on him. Third base, love the Red Sox tonight as well. Pretty big favorites, minus 200 at home. Let's go with the new father. Actually, I don't even know if he had a kid or not before, but he has an extra kid. One more than he did before. He's coming back. I just saw the Red Sox starting lineup. Alex Bregman is in the lineup tonight, batting third. Awesome matchup against the lefty Martin Perez, coming off a 5-for-5 game at Tampa Bay, 2 homers and a double. Has really gotten into a groove in his new threads in Boston, batting 321 now in the heart of this Red Sox lineup. Red Sox, one of the best teams to stack on this slate, as I said, with the highest team run projected total. And then for shortstop, let's go to the cleanup hitter for the Sox. I am a Sox fan, but I'm never going to put my bias ahead of, actual good value plays. And the Red Sox are in a great spot tonight against the White Sox. Story's batting cleanup, righty-lefty against Martin Perez. He's also had a great start to the year. Crossing my fingers as a fan that Story can stay healthy all year long because he's still got plenty of juice left in the tank. He already has a bunch of stolen bases. Batting 300, 3 homers, 8 RBIs. Again, stacking the Sox is a great idea tonight. They're so affordable. I'm going to assume that these guys are not going to be at these prices for the next couple of games against the White Sox at Fenway. They're completely mispriced on FanDuel. So give me Story at 2,900. Those are the 4 value plays I'm going to give you guys. No outfielders. I'm going to hold that off. If you want my main slate lineups later tonight, go to my website, fd-guru.com. Speaking of the website, I'll give you that 15 Guru credit code. Go to my shop page. Have to be signed into an account. Most of you already know, but some of you are, pretty new. On the shop page where you buy all your usual credits, these credits are used as a currency on my website. You can go to the MLB page, NBA page. I have FanDuel and DraftKings, yada, yada, yada. You get the idea. You just want that coupon code, and I'll give it to you right now. It's all caps, APR, the date, which is 18, coins, all caps, and then the year, 25. APR 18, coins 25. Hit apply coupon, and you will get 15 Guru credits after it says coupon successfully applied. Give it a couple of seconds, and it will reload and give you those coins. Again, just drop a like on this video. I do appreciate it. And then for NBA, I already have these guys slotted in so we can talk about it really quick. 2-game slate. Miami at Atlanta, Dallas at Memphis. Both games are fighting for the 8th seed. Everything on the line. It's going to be exciting basketball to start our weekend. And then Saturday and Sunday, we get the first round of the playoffs. Very excited for the NBA playoffs. I love it. Don't get me wrong. I love the NBA. I bitch and moan towards the end of the year because it's impossible to make lineups in basically all of March and the 2 weeks in April because players don't want to play. Teams don't want to. I'm not going to go off on a tangent on that again, but love the NBA playoffs because guys are just all fully healthy, and if they can't play, they can't play. They're already like ruled out. You hardly see any questionable guys. Funny enough, John Moran is listed as questionable tonight. I do not buy that. He will be playing tonight. There's no chance in a must-win or go-home game that John Moran is not going to play tonight. So we can assume he's playing. Davis and Trae Young are probable. I like Scottie Pippen at 5,400. There's not a lot of cheap value. These 2-game slates, always tough to find cheap value, especially when it's the playoffs and everyone's playing and there's no, plug-and-play guys. Scottie Pippen's been playing a lot of minutes. 34 minutes against the Warriors in a very important game. He played well. You're not going to get much better value at sub 6K on these playoff slates than Scottie Pippen, so I do like him at 5,400, projected for 28 fantasy points. Give me all the Scottie Pippen tonight. Shooting guard, very, very similar spot to Pippen. Karis LeVert's going to play 25 to 30 minutes off the bench. Again, in these playoff slates, you're not going to find a lot of great value you can feel good about between 5 and 6K. LeVert and Scottie Pippen, they fit the build. I like LeVert again, who had an off game against the Magic. Tougher matchup, still played pretty well, almost hit value. Much better spot for him against the Heat tonight. Andrew Wiggins on the other side in this game went off. I mean, he's their best scorer behind Tyler Hero. Give me Wiggins to play 35 to 40 minutes tonight. Went off against the Bulls, 29, 3, 2 blocks, 2 steals, did a little bit of everything, and needs 33 fantasy points to hit value, projected for 36. He looks really good tonight. The matchup's just as good as the Bulls against the Hawks, so I expect, a 35-plus fantasy point game out of Andrew Wiggins tonight. And then Jaren Jackson, bounce-back game for him. Awesome spot here against the Mavericks. He's going to be covering Anthony Davis. A lot more chances for blocks, rebounds. I think Anthony Davis and Jaren Jackson are going to be going at it. I love this price tag at sub 8K. We don't usually get a Jaren Jackson sub 8K price tag. Played 39 minutes against the Warriors. We can expect him to play 37 to 40 minutes again tonight. Did not play well. I expect a lot better things out of him. Didn't have a block. That's bizarre. He always gets at least a block and a steal every game. So expect better output out of Jaren Jackson tonight. Projected for almost 40 fantasy points. Looks like a good middle tier spend up at 7,700. That'll do it for this video, guys. Thanks for stopping by. Let's crush MLB and NBA main slates, MLB early slate, and then to be determined on the after-hour slate for MLB. Excited for Friday. Everyone, have a good weekend. Thanks for stopping by. Give it a like. Until next time, I am the FD Guru. Peace.